Have brands been behaving themselves this week? It's Tuesday, which means it's time to talk about new makeup releases. This is episode 29. Subscribe if you aren't already, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm super duper excited because I just got a new palette in the mail and I was trying to figure out what to film with it. I don't really know because I feel like this On Top of the World palette was meant to be like beautiful toppers. And so I created this look, something very different for me. I actually have my Sigma Ignite primer on and my bronzer as eyeshadow today. I tried to do something a little bit different. Previously, I would have probably used this palette paired with another palette, but this time I decided to just do something different. So let me know your feedback. What do you guys think? Should I embrace the one and done eyeshadow look? I have Happy as a Clam all over the lid. It's this beautiful neon multi-chrome shade. And then I put Joy of Spring, I believe, in the inner corner. And then I threw a little bit of Jump for Joy in the brow bone just to add some fun and flair. Clionadh kind of sent this to me last minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this in PR, and they reached out over the weekend. And I was like, heck yeah. They also are launching beautiful nail polishes with this collection. So we have a lot of things to announce. So let me go ahead and slide on over so I can put up pictures and show you guys what I'm talking about. And they're also doing a sale for their 9th anniversary. So we've got a lot going on. The palette is releasing at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe. And the shades are Simply Beaming, a bright golden hour topper, Over the Moon, multidimensional moonlit silver topper, Head in the Clouds, a pink green shifting topper with a drizzle of silver, Cloud 9, a misty silver green with shifting topper, Joys of Spring, a petal red yellow green shifting topper with a tinted pink base, Happy as a Clam, a clamshell orange yellow green shifting topper with a tinted orange base, Jump for Joy, a happy yellow green aqua shifting topper with a tinted yellow base, Happy Go Lucky, a cool clover green blue shifting topper with a tinted green base, Walking on Air, a soft breezy blue topper with bright pink orange shifts and a tinted blue base, Feeling Sky High, a sunset pink orange yellow shifting topper with a tinted purple. So those are the swatches of the eyeshadows. And then we have the On Top of the World Crellies. And these are a hybrid between a jelly and a creme. They have a sheer buildable and self-leveling formula. The nail polishes are gorgeous. They actually offered to send me some, but I get my nails done, and so I didn't want to take away from other people getting access to these. So there's also the sheer jellies, and we've got 6 of those shades. There's also a nail polish collection that matches the shades from the On Top of the World palette. So if you're into that and you want it on your nails, you can do that. And then the anniversary sale is also starting on the 13th at the same time. And it'll end on August 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. Central. And they're turning 9 years old, and they're releasing the On Top of the World collection. Affiliate codes will stack with the sale on most items, which is awesome. So you can buy from the brand. You can also support your favorite creators by using their codes. Please use somebody's code. I know it really helps us all out. And then as far as the sale goes, 40% off the Dragon Fruit collection, 25% off Fruit Lighters, 20% off the Deep Sea Treasures collection, 15% off the Stained Glass collection, Multichromes, bundles, and singles, 15% off the Light Scatters collection. Nail polishes will be 20% off. Accessories like their bags, brushes, and things like that will be 50%. 30% off the SGC accessories, and then 20% off their earrings. So yeah, I will try and put as much information as I can in the pinned comment. I always do. I was filling up my description boxes so much, so I decided to start using a pinned comment for all the products that I mentioned in this video. So yeah, that is the On Top of the World collection and palette from Clionadh. Wearing it on my eyes today. Of course, I wanted to give it a little shout out. Okay, so let me tell you really quick what else is on my face today because I did not film this. So I decided to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint because I haven't used this in forever, Huda Concealer. And then I did use this Milk Makeup Brow product. I feel like the brush is too big, but I made it work. And then for blush today, I have on the Adept blush. I think the shade is called Simplicity. I bought this when the, oh gosh, Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's like, no, I'll tell you. Oh, it's not on the back. Shucks. Okay, well, anyway, it's this beautiful nudie shade. And I bought this when I bought the EBE's palette. I totally just realized I don't have any highlighter on. But I feel like this Halo Glow is so highlightery and so like luminous that I don't really need one. I'm wearing my Say bronzer and the collab between Unearthly and Courtney Quarantine. This is the shade Eternal. It's definitely my favorite shade from the collection. I also have on one of the new Unearthly lip liners. This is the shade Reap. It's a beautiful dark brown and it pairs really well with Eternal, and then I'm wearing my House Loves bronzer. So those are some of the things on my face today. I don't usually go into super detail, but I didn't film this look, so I figured I'd include it in case you guys were curious. Oh, I also am wearing the Sigma color corrector, which takes us into the next new thing I have with me. I got this new brush from Sigma Beauty. Okay, this is launching on the 15th and it's going to retail for $34. So this is a concealer brush and it says it pairs with the Spectrum color correcting duos made with our Luxe Soft Coverage fibers, patented waterproof design, and it has a 2-year guarantee. So for me, domey brushes like this totally make me think of like using your finger to apply makeup, which I don't like to use my fingers, so I love brushes like this. And it's densely packed, and yeah, I definitely feel like it gave me smooth, streak-free coverage. So if you want a brush like this, I know other brands have something similar. This one feels a little bit chubbier, so it was really fast application. Otherwise, if you really want like a detailed foundation brush, I guess you could use this for that as well. You'll be doing your foundation all day long, but I really like the size of this, and thank you to Sigma for sending it my way. So I will link it down below for you guys. I also filmed a little demo on for my reels, so stay tuned for that. And then I did make this purchase myself. I feel kind of silly talking about this because at this point this is a haul, but this is the new scent from Ellis Brooklyn, Vanilla Salt, and this was a platinum exclusive on Ulta the other day, so I was like, let me grab that. And I just love salty, fresh sounding scents, and I do like vanillas. I don't like sickly sweet vanillas, but this is perfect. Like, it's the perfect summer ice cream, sitting on the beach, kind of just like suntan lotion vibe. I really like it. There's not a lot of fragrances from Ellis Brooklyn I don't like, so I had to get my hands on the travel size. I also got an email from them. I'm really hoping that I get something. I just think it'd be fun. You guys know I've been buying their stuff forever, so that would be really cool to get something from them in PR. But I did purchase this one with my own money. I was really tempted to buy the big one, but I hadn't smelled it, so I wanted to, of course, smell it first before I committed. And I'm happy with the travel size. So yeah, that was a fun little platinum perk last week on the Ulta website. And then this, oh my gosh, my mailman was holding this palette hostage. So this is the Sunlit Dreams palette from Alter Ego. I have no doubt that this is going to be great. I just haven't played with it yet. So basically it arrived and it was in my mailbox. It was actually in the parcel locker, and the mailman kept forgetting to leave the key. And so luckily I caught the guy one day, like while he was putting mail in the mailboxes, and I was like, sir, I think I have a package, but I don't have the key. And he handed me the package. So I got this like 2 days after it actually arrived, and I just haven't been filming as much just because I've been like so preoccupied with the kids, and the weather here has been so hot and cold lately. So anyway, all of that to say, this palette is beautiful, and I know with Alter Ego I've tried enough of their palettes where their palettes don't swatch great, but they work so well on the eyes. These are great palettes for somebody that is on a budget or they want a travel palette. Or it's also really great if you are a beginner of eyeshadow, because these are very easy to blend and pigmented, but not overly pigmented. But I think the best part about them is their price point, because they do make luxury feeling makeup more accessible. So yeah, those are some of the new things that I wanted to show you guys that I have with me. So now we're actually going to slide on over and talk about all the new makeup releases that have been sneak peeked and announced. Okay, so we have a bunch of indie sneak peeks, which I'm so pumped about. So Bella Beauté Bar just posted this, and I don't know what this word is, but it says BBBX question mark, question mark, question mark, which means it's a collab. And it says, oh my god, I don't want to butcher this word. Polasin? I'm so sorry. I have no idea. But I'm so excited. And typically, I do get Bella Beauté Bar PR, so I'm very anxiously waiting to see what it is. We also saw they just had a sale, so I'm excited. Hopefully you guys picked up some goodies. I tried to post about it, and they did include the Ocean Jewel palette in that sale, so let me know if you picked anything up from Bella Beauté Bar over the weekend. And then I saw that their collab with Sassy Fairy is back in stock, so the Realm of Fairies, it's a beautiful kind of more cool tone blue purpley palette. If that floats your boat, I would highly recommend it. And it's nice when they have things in stock because then you don't have to wait for them to arrive. Nomad Cosmetics, they're kicking off spooky season. And I'm so excited. I think I just got a notification saying my collection shipped. And it says, the air is shifting, shadows are growing from haunted castles to abandoned towns. Something new is stirring. Guessing begins in 1 week. Stay close. I'm guessing that we have something new and it looks earthy. And I don't know what to expect, but I know it's going to be good. I haven't been disappointed by a Nomad palette in some time. And I hope I'm not disappointed this time either. So I thought that was a fun little sneak peek. Okay, I also saw this on One Size Instagram. It says something baking in the One Size kitchen. Stay tuned to see what we're launching next. So basically they're writing in flour. So I'm guessing it's some kind of new shade of powder would be my guess because they're so well known for their powder. I saw Beauty Bay's advertising an advent calendar, which kind of blows my mind. But it says our waitlist is now open. Get ready to join the nice list available in the UK and EU. Sign up via link on our stories. So of course I'm not in the UK or the EU, so I can't sign up. But if you're eyeing that, I don't know if it's something that like flies off the shelf every time they do it, but that's wild. I also saw this on the Point Click Vibes page that Milk was dropping a lip balm with Nike. And this I thought was so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, but the new Vomero Plus sneaker pairs perfectly with Milk Balmade in an exclusive shade, Hyper Pink, a tinted lip balm packed with electrolytes for max hydration. And yeah, this is so cool. I'm not really big on a pink lip balm, but I will say I did pick up the Summer Fridays pink one. The Guava, I think they came out with quite recently. So I think this is so cute. I don't think I've ever tried on a pair of Nikes like this or anything like that, but it's such a fun idea. I actually really love that. And just today, actually, I was wearing one of these and I was like, man, people don't talk about these balms as much as they used to when they first came out, and they still slap. I keep them in my bathroom right now. I have all the shades in my bathroom, and so when I'm getting ready for the day, I usually put a lip balm on, even if I'm not leaving the house, just to like, you know, use them up. But I love the pomades. They're so good. Okay, so then this is kind of more beauty related. I don't really know much about this Instagram account, but I thought this reel was really insightful, and it seems like they make content about different like topics in the beauty industry, and this one I thought was really good advice. I think somebody that just has like a business perspective, just seeing what the economy is doing and stuff like that. So I thought it would be fun to share this with you guys, because I see so many fun things when I'm doom scrolling, and I just thought this one made a lot of sense. I haven't shared it with my husband because he works for a small business, and I thought it was just very insightful, because I feel like so many brands in this state that we're in either are closing down, and so I think this was just very insightful. So I'm gonna play it. If I have anything to say, I'm gonna interrupt it, but I would love to hear what you guys think, because I feel like last week I came on kind of strong. I was a little bit upset because brands are messing up when they don't need to. Like, they're screwing up themselves for no reason. So I thought this was good insight, especially to like indie brands and just brands and just business owners in general. So let's play the clip.
Euphoria isn't shutting down because of cancel culture. It's actually something deeper. This isn't just about shade ranges, because if it was, then Tarte Cosmetics wouldn't still be thriving. I looked into the coverage, and Tarte Cosmetics has sustained way more backlash in the last 7 years than Youthforia has in the past 12 months.
I'm not gonna lie, the Tarte shade is so valid.
So what's really going on? Because let's not forget Ami Collet, which was a thoughtful brand with the right shade range, the right mission, and even the right investors behind it. But even that wasn't enough.
I will say I'm kind of mad at myself for sleeping on Ami Collet, because since they announced they're shutting down, I've seen so many creators talk about their favorite products from the brand, and I think I tried some products from them, but I definitely didn't realize they had like a foundation stick and a concealer and stuff like that. And now I'm like, well, I don't really want to try it now, because if I fall in love with something, I'll probably be sad that I can't get it again or recommend it to you guys. But yeah, I kind of felt bad that I hadn't really tried much from them.
Here's the hard truth. Even with the perfect formula and the right kind of inclusivity, retail in 2025 right now is very rough. I've never seen this much discounting happening in Sephora, and not enough people are saying it, but we are in a recession. The beauty industry used to be considered as recession-proof, but now even investor-backed brands are struggling to keep up. Right now, it's not about values or virality. It's about timing. It's about the economy. And most importantly, it's about how deep your customer connection really goes. My advice to founders watching, focus on your core. Nurture the people who already believe in you, and don't overextend. Let this recession pass, because there's a storm brewing. More brands will shut down, and more will quietly exit retail before it's all over.
And I have to say, I totally agree. I think that brands that are going down right now are brands that haven't really made strong connections, and they think that the way to move forward right now is to keep launching products. And I feel like right now would be a good time for brands that don't have big budgets to tread the water and try not to do too much and just keep promoting the products you have. Try and find new avenues to promote. Like if you have a PR list, try finding new people to send some products to just to try out. It's just not the time to make too many rushed, hasty decisions. So I really genuinely hope that many brands continue to thrive and survive this down time and use it to build up their brands and their customer loyalty and just ride it out, hopefully, is my thought. I thought that was very insightful and I wanted to share it. And then the other thing that I'm so excited about is Monica Ravi. She is on Instagram and YouTube. I think maybe she started on TikTok, but she's a fellow brown girl and she has a series on her social media where she's looking for the perfect red lip for her Indian wedding, and she ended up finally designing one with Mob Beauty, and there's a whole backstory to it, but basically from what I understand, it's actually launching the day you're seeing this video. So yeah, she collabed with Mob and she came out with a beautiful lip product, a lip liner, as well as a blush, I believe. So I love it and I think that's so cool. I was initially planning on buying it, but I honestly don't wear red lips enough to want to purchase it. So probably just leave it for other people to pick up. I'm sure it's gonna sell out, but I wanted to mention it in case you guys also love red lipsticks and you happen to have a brown skin tone with an olive undertone. She's a big champion of color theory, so she does a lot of videos kind of educating on color theory, and yeah, I really enjoy her. So yeah, I thought that was super cool. I definitely kind of like fangirled from the side when I saw her at YouTube, and I am so excited that she's coming out with a lip product. I love that Dyson launched a Omega leave-in conditioning spray and a multi-use styling spray as well as a hydrating hair oil. I've been wondering if I need to pick up a different hair oil, and right when I was thinking about it, I saw that one from Dyson and I almost bought it, but I really am just one of those people that doesn't need to impulse buy hair products, and so I decided to wait. I literally cleaned up the products in my master bath this week, and I have so many vials, like different bottles of oil where like I have a little bit left. Like I have a little bit of the Olaplex oil. I have a little bit of some other hair oils I use on and off. Like I mix it up. And so I told myself, like, no, you're not going to buy a hair oil until you finish up all these other hair oils. So let me know if you're like that, because I'm definitely like that and you are not alone. So this is the other Ellis Brooklyn fragrance I was talking about. This is Queen's Caramel, Eau de Parfum, Maple Sugar, and Pink Salt. I did say I wasn't going to buy this just because it sounded very caramely, but I'm very curious to sniff it. I'm not going to buy it, but if they send it to me, I will definitely put it to the test. So this is a warm and spicy sweet gourmand caramel whipped coconut milky musk. I think I saw other people saying they really liked it, so we'll wait and see. Otherwise, I'm not gonna run and buy it. Okay, I thought this was really interesting. So the brand Seali? I forgot how to say this, but they are launching Flush and Protect SPF 45 powder blushes. I believe their products all have sunscreen in them. And so this says it is a buildable blush that delivers a blurring effect to the skin, velvety pressed powder with a silky texture, complexion enhancing blush that delivers a radiant flush engineered to feel lighter and softer compared to traditional blushes. It's fragrance-free, SPF 45, acne-safe formula, made without pore cloggers. I really like these shades. There are some more unusual shades in the lineup, which is making me so happy, because I've told you guys time and time again that I get so bored seeing brands just make like a bright pink, red, and a bright orange. So I think they did a good job with the shade selection. I might pick one up just because they did a good job of making the shades more interesting. And then there's also a Flush Blush brush for $32 in case you guys are interested in that. I also saw Cali Ray is launching a new powder. This is the Magic Hour 16-hour blurring talc-free loose setting powder. $29. We have two shades. That is Dawn and Golden. A non-comedogenic talc-free setting powder with a barely there feel and natural finish that blurs skin for 8 hours. I was just saying that I'm not a big powder wearer, so to me, I don't feel like I could comment on this, but it doesn't look like it's that impressive of powder. So I'm going to be skipping that. And then this is kind of interesting. Amika is launching a hair and body mist. So this is $28 and it is a floral. They say the key notes are pink, grapefruit, apricot, and vanilla. Fragrance description: designed to uplift and instantly take you to a brighter place. Aura begins with a burst of pink grapefruit, juicy apricot awakens the senses, while Lily of the Valley floats in and lifts as it settles. Velvety vanilla hugs your skin, while smooth sandalwood grounds you in woody richness. So, sounds lovely. I need another body spray, like I need a hole in my head. So I'm going to be passing on that for now. It is the Great Skin Double Cleanse Makeup Removing Cleanser. That's exciting. So this gently removes makeup and cleanses in one step. pH balanced and non-stripping, fragrance-free and dermatology tested. Suitable for both AM and PM use. So I will definitely have to dive into that. It's $32. It says it's a 2-in-1 makeup remover and cleanser that thoroughly removes sunscreen and makeup while providing gentle exfoliation for soft, never stripped skin. That sounds lovely. I can never have too many makeup removing products, so that is very, very exciting. Okay, it looks like we have a launch date for the Louis Vuitton makeup collection. So it says the luxury fashion house will release a line of color cosmetics with Pat McGrath as creative director. First launch will include 55 lipsticks, 10 nourishing lip balms, and 8 eye palettes. So that's exciting. It'll be available August 25th in 115 stores. I don't know if it's coming online. Honestly, I don't think I can afford Louis Vuitton makeup, so I'm going to just write that off right now. But hey, if it surprises me, I will try and grab something. We'll see. We'll see. I'm expecting it to be unaffordable, honestly. This image caught my eye. I think it's so beautiful. So these are liquid highlighters from Glossier. It's a skin-loving liquid highlighter for pearlescent radiance infused with complexion inspired micro pearls, a buildable formula that delivers a long-lasting radiance, non-sticky, non-tacky, and never streaky for $24. I just think this image is so beautiful. It kind of looks like the same formula as Rare Beauty, but something about it looks so beautiful. And then we have the reveal of the new products from Pat McGrath. So these are the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Longwear Blurring Setting Spray for 16-hour dimensional blur finish, $38. I did used to have the Pat McGrath setting spray and I didn't think it was that great, so I'm definitely not buying more setting sprays right now. And then the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, $35. They just launched 2 new shades. So we have Peach and Amber. Again, not something I'm interested in, so it is a easy pass on those for me. Okay, I did see this from Patrick Ta. So the Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting Translucent Highlighter Duos. I don't know if these got reformulated or what happened, because I know we did have some highlighting duos previously. I'm not planning on repurchasing, but I think they are already available on the Patrick Ta website. If you're interested, I'll try and find them and link them for you. We also have a setting spray from Live Tinted. This is the Ritual Mist Setting Spray. Lock down your look for up to 16 hours with this waterproof shine control makeup setting spray. Alcohol and oil free and infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid. Love me some Live Tinted, another brown girl. But I don't need a setting spray right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pass on that as well. I think I'm going to be checking out those blushes when they launch on Sephora. I think it's just a little bit of a slow week, and that's okay. I have a lot of things to catch up with. But I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. And if you have some more time, you can check out my little swatch video that I posted this weekend. I just took my swatches that I've done for dedicated eyeshadow palette videos and I just put them to music so you can just chill and watch different eyeshadow palettes and swatches without hearing my take on them. So that way, if you're trying to decide on palettes, you can kind of make your own decision. So it's kind of a different video, kind of a different vibe, but I thought it was kind of fun. So check that out if you have some time. Otherwise, I will catch you very, very soon.